recording. Okay, so this was the thing which we were discussing earlier, and I added one object, which was the image just across, and I'm translating that with vector A and B. And you know very well, A will actually make changes in the x-axis movement, and B will make changes in the y-axis. So when my both values of A and B are 0, it will coincide with the original object. Look at this. I'll just hide A and B so that you can see that. As soon as you start moving B, you will see a copy of that moving up and down. So in functions, it works like that. Oh, no problem. You can also translate in that way. Translate object. Object is fx also. Just type f. Vector is A and B. No issues. Same way it will also work. If I don't want to see this, look, it's working. And you can change the color. As I said, click on these three dots, settings, and make sure you are selecting the correct thing here. Right now, my selection is at A, but I'm going to select this to change the color. I can change the style. I can change the line style as well. Okay, stay with me. I'll tell you one more trick. So look, so that's how you can play with the transformations, with objects, with functions in multiple ways. Okay, let's see. You want to have a function which is actually plotting a graph. I'm saving this and sharing with you guys right now. 18th September part 2. In case you want to use this, let me share with you. The chat I'm sharing, and just open it and change fx. You don't need to change everything. If you just change fx, it will be done. Look, if I change to power 3 minus 3x square, sorry, look, it will change into cubic. You change one thing, the changes will take place everywhere, wherever fx is defined. So I hope this may help you. Same way you can try with trigonometric functions. There is no problem. 3 times sine, let's say x minus a plus b. Look, it's a wonderful trigonometric function here. Sorry, in fx I should not do that. I should just write 3 times sine x. Because otherwise both were changing, right? Now only one will change. Look at this. You can do one more thing. I think I told before, you can just right click on any function and click on the trace, show trace. Look at this. Oh, this is actually kind of painting. And when you click on the function again and hide this, it will go away. Maybe it happened with other function, but definitely it will go away. Otherwise, you can just do that, undo, and it will go away. Don't worry. It won't stay permanently. Yeah, I just use this undo button to get rid of any tracing. Okay, and other thing what I wanted to tell you is you type any function, let's say sin x. There is a command in GeoGebra which you can use to show to your students. I'm typing here SLOW. It's called slow plot. Click on slow plot, enter the function. Function was f. You're done. See the magic. And you can do this for any function. Let me repeat what I did. SLOW, slope plot. You just need to enter a function here. Let me type x square. It will create a parabola. I hope you can see. The parabola got plotted like the animation. And you can control it because automatically GeoGebra actually create two sliders. Number one, number two. I stopped and they stopped creating a curve. Look at this. There are a few things which are really interesting in this, but you just need to explore it. Any questions? Because otherwise we will miss the part for Desmos. Because I want to give some information about Desmos as well, so that you guys can explore that as well. And the next session, when you have seen first time these things, you can come and discuss anything. The other thing, before you think about any question, let's say I have this function. As I said before, click on these three dots, special points. Very interesting feature. It will create all the points which are associated with that particular function. I know sin x is a like a big function, right? Periodic function. It will repeat, it will never end. But if you have any particular function, let's say x power 3 minus 3x squared, so it will only create 3 points, maxima, minima, and the roots. That's it. You can change this function. I'm going to type one function in a factored form so that we can see everything is happening or not. And we can confirm it also. Look at this. Because we already clicked on that function, which is called special points. Now you can see y-intercept, x-intercept. Okay, one more thing you must be wondering that I'm not able to see the coordinates, right? No problem. Click on any point and just go to settings. When you go to settings, you have this show label. What do you want to show in the label? Name and value or only value? Up to you. Name and value will show both. And you can customize also. Don't worry. Caption and value. Enter any caption. This is maxima, right? Maximum. Caption and value. Okay, I'm just muting you guys. Perfect. Look, so I can see maxima is this. I can click on A and same thing I'm going to do. This is called root number 1. And I'm going to show caption and value. You can change color also. You can change color of that as well. I hope this will definitely help you. So you can show root, maxima, minima, whatever things you want to discuss with your students. Okay, I'm going to move to Desmos now. If you have any question, please do ask. How do you use GeoGebra Classroom tool? A very good question. The thing is, when you type on geogebra.org, there is a classroom tool. When you click on classroom, it means you must have a lesson code, right? It means this is for students. And to make use of this tool for your students, you have to go to resources, find a resource which you want to use with your students. Right, let me show you one which was ready-made. So this may not help everybody, but I'm just using this. This is actually the composite function. So let's say I have saved my work and I have this and I want to share this work with my students so that they can do this in my classroom. So you save everything. What do you have to do? Go to this create lesson. Create lesson. Look, the new lesson name, create. The code will be generated. Copy this, share with your students. I'm sharing with you. Somebody please join that so that I can show directly here. And see, if I share the link, students will not do that thing, clicking on the classroom object. They don't need that because you are sharing the code. If you're not sharing the link, sorry, only the code, then they have to go to that. Look at this, it's written here. By entering the code at this, they can actually play around. Now, what is the beauty of this feature? I can see my two students, Rashmi and Ramesh. Let's say I can see they are on first work. And if I click on their names, I will definitely be able to see what they're really working on. And this is not the other feature which I was talking, but look at this. Raymond finished one out of one because he was done. Just did something and he was done. Look, he just clicked on the first thing just to see what is f of dx. So he could have done this way, this and that. So this is the way how you can actually go to your class. What I'm going to do so that as a teacher, how I can do that or how I can explore more things from this, I'll go back. So these are my three students. I can pause and ask them now, don't work on this. Stop working on it. So nobody will be able to make any changes in their work. This is something which you can actually make use in your online examinations or tests or some self-study things. So this is not the great thing I told you, but you can make it great if you create one activity, because this was not the activity, this was just single page. If you don't mind, I can just continue with that. But I had one question from, I think, Mr. Najib, at how to draw tangents. Very good question. And we can do that here as well. So you have just type tangent, sir. Simple. Tangent, x value, and a function. Tangent, point on the curve and the curve. Let's say I have a point on object. I just click here, point on object. I'll click here, D, right? I'm going to type tangent and point and function, or point on curve and curve. So it's up to you, whichever you want. Point was D and my function was, I think it was F, right? Okay, done. If you change D, your tangent will change. Look at this. Look, because the function is not good, what we have taken, like, because you're not able to see that way. If you type, let me do the sin x here. Look at this. Now you have that tangent. And let me just find out where is my D. Yeah, here is D. Look, I can move my D and my tangent will automatically move. Otherwise, what you have to do the same way as you do in your lessons. Let's say find out the gradient, and then you can use the slope intercept form of the equation to create a tangent on that particular point. You will be definitely able to do that. Otherwise, I have given you the command which is called tangent. Just type 3 words. You will see multiple options there. Hope that did some help you guys, right? Okay. what I was telling you to make use, as somebody raised that question already for the classroom, how you can make it more effective. According to me, this is not really effective. This is good, but not really effective for me. I can make use of it. What I have to do, can we get equation of tangent also? Yes, why not? It was there. Look, tangent d to f is 2x. I change this, my equation is changing. Look at this. And if you want to see this on screen, drag it. Click here, drag it on the same main screen like this. Can you see this? What I have done, left click of the mouse being clicked and then drag it on the screen. I hope you can see now. Okay, cool. Or if you are not able to drag it, don't worry, there is an option here. Go to text. Click anywhere on the window. Go to advanced. Click on the first icon after preview and select your, look at this. The name of tangent is I. So go and select I from here. Look at this. The last one is I. You're done. Look at this. So this was, we dragged over the screen, but this I use just the text. Here you can hide, sorry. Go to move, click here and hide this label so that label is not visible. Object hide, you can change format also. Equation in this format or that format. Okay, now let's say this is the activity and I want to use it and I want to ask more questions like this. So what you have to do, I'll request you click here, click on the share button, copy this link, right? Now go to GeoGebra. Just click here on GeoGebra, profile, click on create an activity. You can upload it if you have downloaded version, but you just click on this activity, title of that activity, composite function for me now. And now what element you want to add here? You want to add a text, you want to add a video. Video means you can actually embed the link from YouTube or from anywhere, or you can even upload it. You can upload a PDF file, you can upload a web link as well. You can ask a question. So first I'm gonna write here as a text. So the text is, I'm gonna give the heading. Okay, so the heading is read the instructions. And my instructions are select the function, because according to the applet, if you have seen that, there were drop downs. You could select different things. Select the function from f of x and g of x. Number 2, click on the white box to see the result of the corresponding composite function. Sorry if I'm typing in a wrong way. Just excuse me on that. I'm done. Now I'm going to add element, because remember I click on the copy link. So here I want to make use of it. Here I want to add element which is from GeoGebra. Click on GeoGebra and just paste the link here. The same activity which you made copy of that, not copy of the link. So that will be visible here. You can just click on add. It will be added here. Go down, click on done. That this is done for this. Now applet part is done. Now go to add element, add question, right? Add question number 1. Let's say your f of x is x minus 3 and your dx is x power 2. Okay, you can type in that form as well. Sorry, you can just click on fx, insert math. Here you can type x power 2. It will come in the perfect way. Sometimes it's difficult, but not always. Look at this. You can have these options. Some cases, all the features available here not always work nicely. Click on save. Look, so the other function is gx. We can just type it here. So gx is x squared. And now you can, you can type here, find f of dx, let's say. Right? And you can have a multiple choice question. You can add answers here, or you can keep open questions. Multiple choice, you have to give some options here. Done. Once you're done, make copy of that. And now click on edit, because now this is question number 2. Change your functions a bit. Let's say x plus 2. And here you want to change the power. Right? And or that's 1 over x. Okay, you can, there are 2 functions actually. Sorry. Make sure your cursor is at correct position. Just leave that. Once you are done with that, okay, here also they are coming twice. You can delete them if that's creating problem for us. Hope that will not. Again, you can choose multiple choice or open questions. Done. Look at this now. We can go back to this and edit this because there are 2 things coming. Okay, now it's fine. So we are done with this. We'll share, upload the record. Yes, yes, definitely I'll share. So you can continue like this and add multiple questions based on that particular activity. Once you are done, you can add, if you want to add more elements, please go ahead. You can add worksheet from PDF. You can add images. You can add a text here saying thanks. I'm just saying it here, so that they got to know that, okay, this is done, right? And save and close. Now here is the magic. Look at this now, activity. Now click on this activity. Now create lesson from this. Composite function, let's say 1. Create. Now I'm sharing this activity with you. Please join, at least 2 people. At least 2. Yeah. No one joined here yet. If anyone, it's okay if you can join from mobile or from laptop. Okay, I can see my 1 student now. I can hide their names because sometimes, students, they don't want to see their names on the screen, just to not to feel embarrassed. That's fine. Yeah, thank you so much. Now, I can see my 3 students. My first student have done first task. Second student have done. Let me also join from my another account. Okay, let me go here. Not here, sorry. Okay. I also just pasted. See, I don't want to sign in. It means I don't want to save my work. No matter I'm a student or a teacher. Look, let me show you on teacher screen. I must see 4 students, right? Okay, sorry, maybe we are on a wrong page. Yeah. Right here. Okay, look at this. I can see 4 students now. They're task 2. No, Raymond did start yet, and me also didn't start anything, right? So this way you can track your students, you can hide their names, you can pause. It makes more sense when you add activity and then add some questions related to that. So that will actually help. It will work in the same manner as you are doing in the Google Classroom. You will be able to see everything what your students are doing. Look at this. I can see from here. Task number 1, how many students are done? Student 1, not started yet. Student 3, not started yet. Student 4, yes, done. Student 2, not started yet. Task number 2, task number 3. So number of things you add as the element, as many tasks will be created here. So it's up to you. You want to add introductory video from YouTube, add it. You want to add a PDF file, go ahead. You want to add just an image, and you want to give a free GeoGebra page for them, give them. So I'm really sorry. Actually, we thought we'll cover Desmos and GeoGebra both, but at least we have done something here. And I could see constantly we have 10 students. Yes, please go ahead.
So they'll also have to sign in to GeoGebra before they access the activity?
No, they don't need. They can if they want to save their work. Let's say after 1 month, they want to see, oh, sir, I want to see what I did last month. So you can say, if you sign in your GeoGebra account, you will be able to see your activities done. If they don't sign in, which means the work will not saved with student, but for teacher, it is always saved.
So once they open the GeoGebra, they just go to classes straight away.
Correct. Classroom.
Okay. That's
you can just go to the classroom and enter the code here, or just type the link directly on the web page. Look at this. It's just Google, and I just type the link which I shared with you guys. Same way you can also share.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. And the same way you can actually control. And look at this. Let's say I closed that option already. Now you can see composite function shared with the link. This is the original task. You are not able to see the activity here. When you go to, sorry, because that was not the lesson. We have to go to the lesson. Go to your profile, and this is the lesson, right? Click on this. Now, as a teacher, you will be able to see even after 1 month or 2 months that these were the students present, and that's their work, what they have done. You want to have this activity, you want to edit and use it in your classroom, let me know. I'll share this with you guys, because you can always edit these things. What do you have to do? Go to GeoGebra, because this will be the activity. If I share with you, this will be the activity, and you click it here and edit. Edit means you can add or delete questions, and you can add more stuff in that. That's what I did actually when I was new to GeoGebra. I didn't create everything on my own. I just did a search here on resources and used different activities created by other people. And I made use of it. That's it. I'll show you there are lots of activities which I used. Look at this, finding area, applying area in the circle, applying area. It was for class 9, right? So I just used that, the resources which were available already, and I could use it. Those who are new to this, let me share the website page, where I put my activities so that you can access. It's called Maths for Achievers. This is the web page. I'm going to share this with you in case somebody is interested. There are different things for educators. You guys can explore YouTube, GeoGebra resources. Graspable math is another interesting thing. I'll have a session on this because it's really interesting. SEO GDC, if anyone would like to use GDC SEO on laptop, use this link, download it. Desmos activities, learn with me, which means you can connect with me and you can watch videos on YouTube or just contact me for any personalized sessions. I'll stop sharing my screen now and I'll take more questions now because it's